Hello, I'm doing something a little bit different today for my video update. Using a different camera, as you can see the whole back of the studio here. This is a little camera that's kind of a GoPro look-alike, but only costs $80. Gets great reviews on the various YouTube videos that I've watched and blogs that I've seen talking about it. I first saw it when Jamie MacDonald, a Olympus trailblazer who lives out in Michigan, started doing a daily vlog, a video blog, and I wrote, and he went out shooting in the snow after they'd had a big snowstorm, and I posted a comment and asked him how he was videoing the wide-angle pictures of what his camera was seeing, of what his EM1, or I'm not sure if he was using the EM1 or the EM10, was seeing as he was composing pictures, and I thought that was kind of a neat way to do that. So he wrote back and he told me it's this little Yi technology, Yi action camera. It was introduced in the United States, a Chinese knockoff of the GoPro. It was introduced, I guess, back in the spring, maybe even a year ago, I'm not sure, but it's now fully available. There's an Android app that works with it, and there's an iOS app that works with it. And so just like with the Olympus Air, which I've sold, and I wanted to see if this might be an alternative for the unique ways that I might have used the Olympus Air. But it's controlled, it has no viewfinder, so it's controlled through a mobile device, smartphone, or presumably also an iPad, or a tablet, an Android phone or an Android tablet. So I ordered it, and it just came yesterday, along with the think tank bag that I had ordered to check out. It's kind of weird. It's obviously it's a very wide angle. I think it's 155-degree field of view or something like that. So I've got it on the Lollipod tripod, which is just about eye level. So it's just about eye level with me, and you can see all the area that I've shown in my little videos before of touring my studio. You can see behind me. I'm not sure if it's really a camera that I want to use for this, but it's got lots of possibilities. And what I like best about, or what piqued my interest, was the idea that I could put this in the hot shoe of my EM1, and as I'm taking pictures, I can make videos of what I'm doing, just as Jamie was doing. So it's total copycat of Jamie. But I can talk about what I'm thinking about and why I'm making the choices I'm making. Because one of the things I want to do in this YouTube channel is for my learning photography series, which I have yet to start, I want to kind of supplement what I do with students face-to-face when I'm doing tutoring. And that would be a perfect way to capture that. I've tried to take videos while I'm sitting and talking to students, and the big problem is when we're walking around in my backyard, there's really no way for me, unless I have somebody follow us and video record that. There's no way for me to really capture it, but I'm thinking I can put this in the yard someplace, and it doesn't matter really where we go within a fairly wide range of space, you'll be able to see it, and I can do the audio on my own person. Like today, this has a very small mic hole, so I'll be interested to see what the audio pickup is with it. Jamie was getting really good audio, and he was out in the wind, although he did made a little homemade dead cat over the hole, so the wind didn't really disturb the audio too much. So that's one way I'm thinking of using it, and that's what these updates are really about. It's kind of things that spring to mind for me, and things that I'm doing to try to improve my videos, improve my own photography, and things I want to experiment with, and of course bags. So I did a video yesterday of going through my passport sling, my low pro passport sling, taking all the things out and seeing how I can fit those into this retrospective. I kept referring to it as a reflection. I don't know where I got that from, but the retrospective 30, the think tank retrospective 30. And I just posted that this morning, and I've done a blog post with a little bit more extensive discussion of what I am coming up with and thinking, which I'll share with you in a second. So I went through and packed this bag up after I recorded the video, and that's what you see on the floor right back there. Basically, what I'm thinking is I'm going to keep the bag. And of course, the price of $79 versus $195 is a key point to that. And in one of the things that happened is it caused me to clean up the area that, when you've seen my other videos of the studio, is very, very cluttered and messy. So I've started cleaning that up, and that's where my stack of bags were, and I've kind of gone through all the bags I have. So that I'm going to pick this up. It's going to might get a little dizzy here for a second, but I'm just going to move this around. So this is the shelf that was a total disaster and mess, where all the bags were on the floor down there, and I've cleaned that up, and I obviously still have this area to straighten up, but in doing that, I realized some of the older bags that I had that I just don't use, and the GoPro Fastback 350, which I really love as a bag because it's got lots of volume and you carry it on your back, so it's not burdensome like this I'm afraid it might be, but it's still, even though it's bigger, much bigger than I was expecting it to be, and it's much bigger packed and heavier than it's not really so heavy, but it's bigger than something I wanted. I came to the realization, I came to two realizations. Number one, finish what I was just saying, going through all those bags, that I've got two bags, an old Tamrac backpack and that Fastback 350 that I'm going to try to sell. And if anybody's interested, I'll have them on eBay, or just get in touch with me. But the other thing I came to realize is, there's just no solution for me, at least. If you're, as I said in my blog post, if you're a person who doesn't need a lot of stuff when you go out and shoot, or if you're going on a trip and you're comfortable just taking one extra lens, or maybe not even an extra lens, just a couple pieces of equipment, then you're fine. You could, a smaller bag, smaller profile bag could be your carry bag with you, and it could be your day bag. This is not going to be a day bag for me unless I take things out of it. So my plan is, we're going on a trip soon, and my plan is to take everything in this, but I'll pack my Passport sling. It presses down really nicely. I'll put it in my checked bag. So I'll have that as a day bag, because it really is a great bag. The other part of this is that I am doing more videos. So I want to be able to take my recorder, and I want to be able to take some things that will help me in doing video when I'm on the road. And one of those things is this L bracket I've shown you before. I can put my iPhone in here, and I can carry this with the video microphone, so I can really do some video with my iPhone, and that's what I'm planning to do. But I'm really excited to have 90% of this studio cleaned up, and as somebody commented to me on G+, I'm really very fortunate, and I know that, in having this space available to me. So it's nice to be able to start to work on these other little areas that are a little unsightly. At any rate, I'm starting to clean this up and regain some space. Okay, so that's going to be today's video update. The main point being to show you this new camera. I'd be really interested in your comments, reactions to this video versus the ones that I've normally done with my iPhone. So again, thanks very much for checking in, and I'll look forward to seeing you the next time. Good day.